Welcome to Conspiracy Theories with the Cruz Show and DJ Paul.
DJ Paul.
Yo,
What's up?
DJ Paul is here. Cruz Show.
Mafia.
My guy right here.
What's up? It's
DJ
been
Paul.
forever,
What's
man.
up, fam? It's been
How you
forever.
been?
You know,
Yeah.
you've been coming to Power 106 since day one, since the beginning of your career. Am I right?
Yeah, of course.
How important
Long time.
is LA airplay, specifically Power 106 airplay to you, my guy?
Man, it's the best radio station in the world,
There
man.
he is. There he is.
Yeah.
I'm glad the check cleared. And,
At least my favorite.
I paid him to say that.
right.
It's my favorite. I like that, right? Yeah, because
Conspiracy theories with DJ Paul.
listen, we were talking about conspiracy theories, and I asked him what his weight loss tips are, and he said stop eating meat, and then we got into Red 40 and all of that. But let's go
Right.
back to stop eating meat. You're not eating meat at all? Are you a
Nah.
vegetarian? Are you a
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian, so only fish.
Okay,
Fish.
only fish.
Fish.
Tilapia. Ooh, I love
I ate
tilapia.
tilapia last night.
You barbecuing fish?
Yeah, of course. On the grill.
Okay, I like
On the
that.
grill. You got
So
to. You
only
gotta be
fish.
careful, though.
Oh, yeah.
Why the decision not to eat meat anymore?
Man, I started thinking about it. Like, you know, when you was a kid and they used to say you are what you eat?
That's right.
And even though you can go in the grocery store and get an organic piece of meat,
Yep.
that meat didn't eat organic. He ate anything else damn ground. So
Very
I'm like,
true,
man,
very
I'm like,
true.
he
Yep.
wasn't healthy, so how me putting me and him ain't gonna make me healthy.
And
Like,
if you
nah.
noticed, a lot of animals, like in the jungle, the ones that don't eat meat, are very lean.
Right.
Because they're running and they're eating vegetables. We should take something from that.
Yeah, everything.
feel me?
How do you
just-
like?
everything
Okay,
in
for
there
somebody
goes
like
in
me,
you.
I love to eat meat, right?
I love to eat meat as well.
How do you wing off of it though? Oh, you imagine your whole entire life.
Yeah, no, I
You've
went
been
cold
eating
turkey.
meat.
I just went cold turkey.
You know what I mean? We was raised eating meat. Our family barbecue. How do you wean yourself?
I was
off of it?
approaching over 300 pounds, and I said to myself, I got to stop doing something. And I thought about the meat, and I thought about that too. Like, you are what you eat. and
Right.
Eating this meat. We're Latino, Mexican, right? So we grew up out the womb eating meat. You feel me?
Right.
Carne
Yeah, I just-
asada, carnitas,
yeah,
pork,
and then
all that.
you
And in
feel
Memphis,
better.
they eat a lot of meat.
Yeah, a lot of pork ribs.
Right.
We're the home of pork ribs. I think we created them.
Right. So
They're good.
Do your friends and family look at you weird when you tell them you're not eating meat anymore?
Yeah, everybody look at me.
Bro,
weird.
when I told my dad I wasn't eating meat anymore, it felt like I was coming out.
Oh man.
He looked at me like, where did I go wrong? What's the matter? I'm like, Pops, he's old school. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Couldn't understand it.
Yeah, they crack jokes all the time. I've heard more vegetarian jokes in the last few months than. But to be honest though, like a lot of my homies are actually like, man, I want to try it. And then I Instagrammed out this plant-based burger that they sell at Whole Foods, and there was a lot of people on there, like thugs and everything. Like, man, I love those.
Thugs.
I couldn't even believe it. Thugs. I'm like, nigga.
It was good.
The Impossible Burger, if that's what you're talking about.
At
DJ Paul.
Whole Foods is the Beyond.
Oh, the Beyond. Oh, that's
The
Beyond
Impossible
Burger?
is like
Fire
at the store.
burger.
Yeah, it's fire.
So it tastes like a burger.
what? It's dog. You feel guilty eating it. That's how authentic it
Okay.
feels.
Yeah,
Okay.
like yesterday, my 4th of July was the most different 4th of July in my life. Because
What
I
happened?
also stopped drinking, too.
You did?
Well, good for you.
Whoa.
Like a few days ago.
a few days ago. So technically, you haven't stopped.
No,
my guy.
I've stopped. I'm done for good. We had like one celebration one.
Yeah,
Me and T.Y.
I love Ty. Shout out to Ty.
that's right.
Shout out to T.Y. We had a celebration dinner at Mr. Chow's. And,
Woo!
and I drank my last beer, and I was like, I'm done. Because, my doctor was telling me, he was like, Paul, you need to slow down. He like, at least slow down on the alcohol. I said, what? I'm not going to slow down. I'm just going to stop. Because he was like, when they get to that point of sclerosis, ain't no returning
Oh
on that.
yeah, man, that
I
ain't no
said,
joke.
Get the
right.
hold of your
Just-
liver, and it's a wrap, my guy.
Yeah, so he was like, you don't want it to get that far, man. And you drink every day, like all day. He's like, when they get to that point, we can't turn around. He said, if you slow down and stop right now, it'll reverse it because
Yeah.
the liver can heal itself.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm like, I'm going to let this liver get to doing some sexual
That's
healing.
right.
I know
that.
hip hop is about that turn up, right? But
Yes.
it's okay to be healthy in hip hop. It's
Man, you gotta
okay.
be healthy,
We have to
man,
promote
'cause
that.
Health is hip hop. Hip hop is health.
people are dying like crazy.
Bro, straight
I'm
up.
like, do anybody else in this world die besides rappers?
Especially, I know, right? Especially the cats
Gotta
that are
be
doing it
healthy.
now with the lean and everything else. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And I survived those lean days, man. We was on lean
Yeah.
like crazy. Sipping
Yeah.
on scissor.
Hey, DJ Paul is here. Shot the 3-6 Mafia. Recently, you said, "Don't call me a rapper anymore."
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, because I just, for one, I don't like rapping. I don't like writing raps. I just like writing hooks and making
Yeah.
beats. I can do those in 5-10 minutes.
My
I
man.
hate to sit down and write a rap. You had to think about, like, what are these kids wearing? What are they talking about? What are
What's
the
the
words
slang?
they
What's
use?
going on?
What are these kids up to?
They still
Let me get on
They
YouTube.
on Captain Crunch. They back to Frosted Flakes. Like, I don't know what's going on with these kids these days.
Right.
So I hate writing raps, but it's just like to be a rapper, it's kind of, it ain't like it was back in the day. Like when you told people you was a rapper back in the day, they was like, holy crap, he's a rapper.
It's almost like you're a poet. You know, right?
You was like a poet. But these days, you be like, you're a rapper. It's basically like, okay, we used to do to sell drugs, and now you decide that you want to rap to clean up your money.
Sure.
Like, I was that dude a long
Clean up
time
your
ago.
money.
That was like in the 90s. Not now.
Well, now,
So,
you know,
yeah,
it's
it's just
unfortunate.
different. It's
Lyrical
just different.
content isn't necessarily important
Yeah.
at the moment in hip hop.
Yeah,
No,
nah,
it's
they
not.
don't
That's gotta
care.
suck, right?
Yeah, they don't care. But it turned like that a long time ago.
Yeah.
A long
Yeah.
time ago.
But you still got to vibe out to some of the shit that's dropping now, right?
Oh, there's a lot of hot stuff out right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Tons. I love Migos. I love Future, man. He's one of my favorites. But there's a lot of
right.
hot stuff out. There's a lot of dope beats. Like, sometimes I don't even hear some of the lyrics that some of the guys talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes Migos rap so fast, I really can't tell what he be saying, but it sounds cool. It sounds hard.
Well, now that we're sober, we might understand a little more. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I love it. It sounds cool.
Yup,
But, you know,
man.
those are my brotherhood flows. So
Yup.
that's cool.
How long did you have the Talk Up joint before you sent it to Drake?
It was gonna be my single, and
Really?
I had it for. It was gonna be my single.
Have you been
and-
sitting on it for a while?
No, actually, I had only been sitting on it for like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Fresh.
2 weeks. Yeah, me and Ty made that. Shout out Ty Pomona.
T.Y. Pomona P Town. That's
Yeah,
Cece's homie right
TY
there.
exclusive.
It
Man,
was
that's my
gonna be-
homie. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was gonna be my single, and then Drake hit me on a direct message one night. He said, "Call me," and this is like a couple of Sundays ago or whatever.
You know how many girls would love to get a DM by Drake?
Saying, call me.
Call me, saying, call me, Mike.
Yeah, I had
But
just
this was
got to
business.
Nashville and I couldn't sleep, so it's like, cause it was like I go to bed like 5 in the morning,
Uh-huh.
but I was in Nashville and it was like 3 in the morning, and then which is in LA time, it's like 1 in the morning.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't sleeping at all. So I'm just sitting in the bed like watching TV, and then all of a sudden my phone go off and it says Champagne Poppy direct message. I'm like, I don't know, this can't be the Champagne Poppy
right.
that I know. And I clicked on it, it said 4.8 million followers. I was like, yep, that's it. 310, what's the
that's
number?
it.
What I
Oh, he got
called
a
him.
310 number?
Yeah,
Okay.
he got that LA number.
Yeah, I called him. So
What's the rest of the number, by the way? 310.
310-777-9311. You know that? 777-9311. That was before y'all time.
Right.
Anyway,
So you open
I
up
hit
your
him
phone
up.
to DM. It's official.
Yeah, I hit him up and he was like, he finishing up his album. He needs some stuff. So I was like, I got this one. It's super hot. I
So
was
he
like-
hit you first and said, "Yo, what do you have?"
Yeah, he hit me. He was like, I'm finishing up the album. Because we kept saying we was going to work together one day, but we
Yeah.
never got a chance to do it. And
Did you know Jay-Z was going to be on it, or was that
Nah.
a complete surprise to you?
I found that out the day of.
The day it dropped.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah. So he hit me. I sent him the track. I was like, hell, this is my single, but he can do way more for this than I can. So I sent it
a
to
humble
him. And
moment.
he loved it. He's like, man, that's a go. I was
And
like,
he didn't
"All
want
right,
to
cool."
change anything, right, on it.
Yeah, he kept it the same. Everything the same.
And then Hove jumps on it, and the rest
Yeah.
is history.
Yeah, so I hit him the day of, and I was like, hey, you know, what's going to be the name of our song? 'Cause I'm looking at the track.
What's going to be the name of our
The
song?
track list hadn't even came out yet. I was like, what's the name of our track? And he says, it's called Talk Up. And I put Jay-Z on it. And I looked at the phone. I was like, hold up. DJ-Z? Or another Jay-Z? I just said that. I was just like,
There's
holy
someone else
crap.
calling themselves Jay-Z.
Right? Exactly.
Oh, rappers do it these days.
Exactly.
They done ran out of names all the way. First, everybody was
DJ
a
Paul
little
will give
something.
you the
everybody was
truth,
this,
man.
Everybody a little something now, yeah,
little
right.
Something young, something this.
Lil J, somebody going, yeah, right?
Little spark plug. Yo, yeah, so then Hove is on it, and then it's on the album, and now you hearing it, and then you go back. When you listen to it now in its completion, are you making changes in your head as a producer, or are you like, nah, this is,
Nah, I'm like, it's perfect.
yeah, it's perfect. That Dope Boy sample was fire, bro.
Yeah, it's fire, man. I was like, the only thing wrong with this song is I wish I would have had a verse on it.
But,
Maybe you could do the remix.
but yeah, there could be,
Sure.
there's
be a
still time
remix
for a
to it,
remix,
yeah.
but your tag is in it, which I love.
Yeah, all the way through it.
DJ Paul, like, throughout the entire shit. I
Yes,
love that.
it's dope.
Somebody commented on my Instagram. They was like, it was so funny. It's like, you messed the beat up putting your name all the way through it. Okay, you did it. We get it. Boy,
Stop
shut
hating.
They just mad. dog.
Yes.
They just- that's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
Drake wanted it like that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
You know,
talk-
he did something different.
Talk to Champagne Poppy about that, not DJ
Yeah.
Paul. You feel me?
Yeah,
What
talk
else?
to
Are
the
you,
dude that made 91 million last year looking at me.
Right?
what else are we working
he liked
on,
it
man?
like that.
What else you got, man? What else are you up to?
Man, my new artist, C6, their new single just came out today called Pump Pump. It's my brother, the great Lord Infamous, rest in peace,
That's
from
right.
36 Mafia. His son, it's his junior, Lil Infamous, and my other nephew named Loco Dunnett. They got a group called Seed of Six.
Okay.
So they like the kids of six. And they got a new album coming out later on this year, but they brought out a new single today featuring me called Pump Pump. So make sure y'all go to YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, all that, and check that out.
That's right.
And other than that, I'm finna work on my new single, and I just finished producing Yellow Wolf's new album for Eminem for Shady.
My
It'll
man.
come out like August. It's real dope, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. So the Yellow Wolf, and I got a group project with Riff Raff, just some crazy drugged out.
I was gonna say, dog, is it drugged out?
That's drugged out.
Oh, man.
Drugged out. We did it in Vegas at his house. It was a crazy.
What, the album or drugs?
Both. Not the album. I don't do drugs.
man said both.
Both.
What about a 3-6 project? I have to ask.
Man, I don't know about that.
I know,
one.
I
You never
know.
know, though.
Yeah, you never really know. Anything can happen. I mean,
Anything can always happen.
I
Anything
think
can always
people would
happen.
love to see it happen.
They've been begging for it.
Dog.
Concerts and everything.
Is it hard when you see the fans on social media begging for it and like, come on, like?
And you want to
Feel that
give
That
them.
shit ain't hard. I'd be like, man, that's a lot of work making a 3-6 Mafia album. Like, it ain't nothing I just want to rush into.
Right.
And if you get all the founding members, that's 49 people. So that's gonna be a tough album to
Man,
make.
it's hard, man.
Y'all
It's
are
like,
too much.
like trying to get all the original Chicago Bears together to do the shuffle. or
Good
whatever.
luck. Yo,
Refrigerator Perry.
DJ Paul is here, man. Let's go.
Conspiracy
Yo,
theory.
Cruise
So-
Show, Power 106. Cece, what's Gucci?
Yo, so it said that you think there should be a law that decides who's eligible to be on social media or not. Is that true? Like, I really believe that, but how?
Hey, man, that's
I
the
think
truth.
there should be a law on
That's the truth.
what decides someone should be a parent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You need to be parenting classes before you
Just
decide to
saying.
get pregnant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get
yeah,
that.
exactly.
But there should be, because sometimes there's just crazy people on social media. You know what I mean? That are sparking things.
Yeah, and then like I heard that they was doing it in China or something. I don't
Huh.
know. I don't know how true it is, but you know they real strict on social media over there. You can only have it like in like Macau, Hong Kong, and
That's
like
right.
other
Yeah.
places. So you can't have Facebook and all that stuff. And which is kind of cool in
But
a
don't
way,
they have
man,
their
'cause-
own social media as well, like a
Yeah, I heard
government
they
regulated
got,
social
yeah,
media?
Yeah, they got one. But you know they probably be on the rules on that one. Like,
Yeah.
Like you be like, man, you punch somebody in the face on that one, they gonna
It's a
cut
wrap.
your hands off.
Yeah, they delete pictures for you. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yo,
Yeah,
it's like, yo,
it's all
hold
that
up,
stuff.
man. You feel me? It's like, yo.
They're deleting comments for you.
Yeah, it should be allowed because a lot of people just shouldn't be on there. You know, some
Sure.
of these. Yeah, I saw the funniest thing because I watch the news all day. Every
Me
day.
too. I love the news.
I saw the funniest thing that they said less kids have summer jobs these years. Did you hear about that?
Oh, absolutely. You know, a lot of schools, I think in New York as well, I may be wrong on this, but they're done teaching like cursive because it's all digital. Everything is digital now.
Oh
that's
my
funny.
God.
Jesus Christ!
Isn't that sick? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's so weird.
That is
You gotta learn how to write your name.
but
I
it is
think.
harder
You
for
gonna be
kids to
writing
get jobs.
slow as hell.
Right, but everything is all digital. That's why, and they see the future with you won't even have to write. Everything is digital. Everything, is pretty much
So
done that way.
the old lady that still used the checks at the 7-Eleven, man.
Oh, she gone, man. She
Yeah,
gone.
yeah, she's not doing
She
that.
can't even come into the store no more.
Exactly.
59 cents and
Uh-uh.
like Jesus, come on, woman.
But you know what?
Trying to
There's
get a
my
bear.
niece was at one point trying to get a job. You know,
Yeah.
she had turned 16, and it was hard. They say you have to be 18 now.
Yeah, but it ain't really just that. A lot of these kids just rather sit at home, be on social media, and work.
Social media are
Oh,
playing
yeah.
Fortnite,
Fortnite, yeah, they'll
Yeah.
get caught up doing that.
Yeah, some of them don't want to work.
but there's a
My
lot of.
son didn't want to work. I had to make it work.
What'd you say? What'd you tell him?
I told him I'm gonna kick his butt. Then the main thing is when he wrecked his car, I bought him 4 cars and he wrecked every single one of them the same way. He ran in the back of
That's
people.
why he wrecked them
And I'm
because
like,
you purchased them for him.
Yeah, exactly. And when he wrecked that last one, I was like, you got to be playing on this phone because how many times have you ran in the back of a car? And he's like, The last one, their brake lights didn't work.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boy.
Well, you should have been 3 or 4 cars behind, so it would have given you time to brake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So I didn't get his car fixed this time, and then he was like, okay. And then we got 2 jobs.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
2 jobs.
Buy him a beater, dog. Buy him a car that
Yes, I bought him a
barely
little
runs.
sports car. And then
No.
he was speed.
No, yeah, you can't
You
do
better
that.
get him an '84 Honda Civic.
And that's what I told him.
A Hyundai. Get him a Hyundai.
Yeah, dog.
And then
A
he was
Nova.
like, he was like, my son, like, he was like, I need, it's going to cost this much money to get my car fixed. I said, why don't you sell that car? Because that car was expensive. Why don't you sell that car and get you a cheap car? He's like, what am I getting? I was like, boy, when I was your age, I was riding around in a $1,500 box Chevy Caprice.
and happy about
And I
it.
had $100,000 in my pocket. And I was super happy about it. Still parking in my mama's grass.
Right.
Yeah, so
My mama
He probably looked at you
Grass.
like you're crazy, like, okay, Dad.
yeah, so nah, I don't want to hear them excuses. You better sell that car. We do it all the time in life.
Parenting, man. Parenting
It's
and
hard.
conspiracy. It's tough. I got a 1-year-old son. He want to fight me every day, bro. And I'm trying to figure it out. Man.
They spoil.
Yes, they
But
are.
see,
man.
they want to play them video games, and those video games, we should do less video games
Yup.
and more jobs.
What else should be a law, according to DJ Paul? That rhymes.
Yes.
Laws by Paul.
Laws by Paul.
I
Let's
love
get
it.
into it. Here we go.
I don't know. I got them all the time. When you see me say something else on my social media, I say them all the time. There's a ton of laws out here,
There should be a law to be on social media. There should be a law to have kids.
Uh-huh. What about if you want to be a rapper?
Oh, honey, you need to go
Come
through.
on, man.
Yeah,
That should be the
come
first
on.
law. That
Yes.
should be the first law.
Right?
First law. You should at least make it to the 9th grade.
At least.
At least the 9th grade. Let's get
Cece,
you
why
to
the face, Cece?
Preferably-
Why the-
You need to be graduating from the 12th grade.
Well, yeah, well, I would say that, but I didn't graduate, so I don't want to put
You
that
don't want to be a
on.
hypocrite.
No, I
I
feel
don't
it.
wanna
I
put that
feel
on.
it.
I made it to the 11th grade twice.
Twice.
That's kind of like the 12th grade.
Hey, bro. Then
That's kind
You
of like
finished,
I
bro.
did 12
You
years.
did
of
it.
Finish,
school.
you gave an extra year.
I did 12
Bro.
years of school. That's what they want.
don't worry about that, dog. I'm brown as fuck. I failed Spanish twice. Paul, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. DJ Paul, Cruz Show, Power 106, #1 for hip hop.